here with Hope Giselle, and we are here talking about HIV and advocacy. So, Hope, tell me, how did you get started in HIV advocacy?
So basically, a lot of it started because of my father.
Okay.
I found out really early in life that he was HIV positive through an experience that I know he didn't want me to find out through. And basically, for me, it sucked because I was like, the fact that this is my dad and he's not in a space where he's comfortable just being like, hey, like, I love you, you're my kid. This is also a thing that's going on with me. Bothered me, and I didn't want any other youth to have to experience that. So that kind of really sparked everything I had going on.
Okay. So what do you want people who are looking to get into advocacy work, what should they know?
You got to know why you're doing this. And it can't just be because you saw somebody else doing it. It can't just be because, you think it's the thing to do. And while I know that survival is important, y'all, it can't just be because you need a check. Right. HIV work is important and it's impactful because it impacts people and it impacts human beings. So I think that if you find your purpose, your place in this work will find you.
And what is one thing, or maybe more than one thing, that you think we are doing right and one thing we need to change to do better?
I think one of the things that we're doing right is that we're having more conversations. These conversations are taking place at a higher rate than they ever have before, and they're happening in more diverse environments. And I think now more so than ever, we need that. But one of the things that we're doing wrong is that we're leaving people out of the conversation, right? We're leaving non-binary folks out of the conversation. We're leaving intersex folks out of the conversation. And in my opinion, most importantly, we're leaving trans men out of the conversation. And so until we come to a space where we can acknowledge that the numbers are high for Black cis women right now, the numbers are high for trans women and all of those people, but also our trans men are not able to even get care because so many of them are being accosted once they have to out themselves, right? Because a lot of the times what people don't recognize or realize is that testosterone is a hell of a drug. Right. So our brothers, once they start hitting that T, sometimes they're not the most clocky people, as we would say in community. And so now our brothers have to fall into gender dysphoria. Then they're accosted with all of these different questions about their vulvas or whatever, they want to refer to them in community, but then also not receiving the care that they deserve because people don't understand their bodies. And we're not having conversations about that in the HIV space. And I think that that's a thing that we're doing wrong, is leaving out so many other people who are also marginalized in this room.
Okay. In closing, what is one thing you want people, or one takeaway you want people to go away, leave here with, when it comes to HIV prevention and advocacy work?
Stigma is the way that the world thinks about a thing. It's not a truth that you have to accept as something for yourself. Never allow anybody else's stigma to become your truth for the sake of their own benefit.